Hello, welcome to Paul's Take. This is my take on, or this is not my take. I want to know what your take is on lift or not to lift. That is the question. So I have here my new to me 2012 Jeep Liberty trail rated. Yeah. That means it could do the Rubicon Trail blindfolded stock, which seems impossible, to tell you the truth. What I've added to it was the roof rack, and I even got an awning for it. And I recently removed, I don't know what they call it, there was a little thing underneath here that came down for aerodynamic purposes, but it really cut down on my clearance in the front, right? So I was at the beach, and it seemed like clearance was an issue, but I've since removed that after the beach, and I feel like I gained a lot of ground clearance in the front, which was very low. So I think they made a huge difference with the ground clearance. And when I was at the beach, before I realized it could come off, that I was frustrated with the ground clearance, and I ordered me a 2-inch lift in the front. It seemed like it was dipping more. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem to be dipping as much anymore. Maybe it was like an optical illusion with that little thing that was in the front. That was in the front right there. But now it's gone. And it does seem like it drops a little bit, and these Liberties are known to have a front end sag a little bit. But overall though, it's got pretty decent ground clearance for a stock version. For a stock vehicle, especially in the back. The back's got a lot of clearance, right? And I'm not going to do some insane off-roading, I don't think. Not as of right now, none is planned. But it does seem to have pretty decent ground clearance overall for your average Joe. And like I said, it is trail rated. It has body or underbody armor. So if it scrapes, it'll only scrape the armor. And I do plan on getting, these tires are, let's see here, let me turn on some light. Turn some light on. Light on. Ah, look at that, looky. So these are like street tires, and they're narrow. And they're not even new. They're not bad, they're not worn out completely. But I definitely want to get some more aggressive tires, because these are Wranglers. ST. I think ST stands for street only, don't go off-roading. So they're Goodyear Wranglers, and their size 20 or 225, 75 on a 16-inch rim. So I'm definitely gonna go with all-terrain tires. I think I have some decent clearance to go a little bigger stock-wise, I think. So what I'm thinking, I haven't completely made up my mind, but I think I'm gonna go 245 on a 70. That'll make it a little bit bigger height-wise. Will give me a tiny itty bit more ground clearance. It'll give me a lot more traction. It's a little fatter by 2 sizes, because these are pretty narrow. I used to do some off-roading before, and I had a Suzuki Samurai, and Samurai when I got it, it had these gigantic, like, I don't know, 33-inch tires on it. It was lifted all high, but then I dropped it down and got some fat tires, but they weren't very high, and I was able to do everything. So traction-wise, I think it's more important than the height for the stuff that I plan on doing. Like, I could easily climb over this giant monster parking bump. So I think, and I said I did buy a 2-inch lift for the front, but I think it would actually make it too high in the front. So I think if I'm going to use a 2-inch in the front, I'm going to need at least 1.5 inches in the back to level it off. But I really I'm kind of a little bit of a spirited driver, so I don't want to be too top heavy. I'm not really looking to tip this thing over, just drive around the streets and stuff. So what do you think? Should I get a lift or not? What I might do, I'm definitely going to get tires. That's going to be my next thing. My next big thing anyways. But they're expensive, so if you want to buy me some tires, hook me up. I'll probably end up going to Walmart and see what's on sale or something. I think I'm down to like 3 different tires. But I'm probably going to wait, because we're pretty close to Christmas, pretty close to Thanksgiving, pretty close to those awesome deals, like a Black Friday kind of thing, where we can find some sales. I think I'm going to do that. So first I'm going to get the all-spring tires. And then if I don't have any issues with the size, like rubbing or anything, I'll probably stick with that for now. And then if I do have any issues, or if I'm ever ready, I already had bought the lift. So I'll be ready for when I need it. So if there's a trip coming up to Mohad or something, or to the Rubicon Trail or something crazy that I need a lift, I already have it. But I think I'm not going to put it on. What do you think? Should I do it? Should I not do it? I think for now, no. But I'd like to hear your opinion. Lift or not to lift? That is the question. Alright, so I don't have any access to any off-roading, but this is some urban off-roading. This is actually a pretty steep little hill. It's not very big, but I still see it on the clearance. And take a look. Check it out. So I did that last clip after I did the initial video, and with that, I was pretty impressed. I was actually shocked that it had no problem in the front, and the problem was in the back, where it just barely scraped the tow hitch. Now on dirt, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, of course. On concrete, you don't want that. But yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards not getting a lift until I really feel like I need one. What do you think? Let me know in the comment box. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. False Take.